Alright everyone, I'm here in Home Assistant. I discovered something really cool yesterday. I was watching this video by Travis, and I watched it, and he did something cool where he integrated it with Home Assistant. So basically when he opens the sensor, it tells him and stuff. So basically an instant thing, and he said a cool thing that I didn't think about is take it apart and add like a button. Dash buttons right now, they're discontinued, and you can find them on eBay they're like $40 for like 20 of them, but like 20 for 30, like that. I mean, that's actually a very good idea. I don't know what I'm talking about, but eventually you're gonna run out of these. Like, people are gonna buy them up eventually. Like, they're only gonna last so long. Here we go. Like this is an example. Like $25 for one button, just because it hasn't been used yet. I have one in my garage right now that controls the lights. So when it gets pushed, it toggles a group for the garage lights, and it just turns them on and off. However, I was like, oh, this is really cool. So I looked up a video, and it was this guy made it into a water leak sensor, where he took it apart, solders on wires here to a giant piece of cardboard, and when it gets wet, it detects it with a sensor, and bam. So I'm like, why don't I hit up Amazon real fast? I ordered a starter kit, and it comes with a camera, which I actually want another camera, and I ordered a bunch of buttons. Here we have buttons, which I plan to drill a hole in the case, like the door contact sensors, glue this button in, solder some wires to the ends of the button, and have it detect when there's a button press instead of the reed switch inside. Since these things are like instant, like as soon as you click it, it shows up in Home Assistant, it's way better than the dash buttons because they take like 10 seconds to turn on the lights. So I click the button, lights go on or off, like it just toggles it. And I was like, that's really cool. And they're extremely cheap. You can buy these sensors, buy 4 of them for $20, 30 buttons for $10, and get some wire, and there you go, problem solved. You just solder them. It's not that hard to solder. 4 of them right here for $20. It's $4 for shipping, so $24. That's cheaper than buying like a bunch of Zigbee or Z-Wave or whatever. So today, before these arrive, we are actually going to go over setting it up in Home Assistant, installing the WYZE component, and then tomorrow or Wednesday, this is on a Monday, I'm going to set it up and do some soldering, drill a hole, and you guys will get to go along with that. So currently I have hacks installed. It wasn't that hard. I just did it today. I actually cloned. It's on a virtual machine right now, so I don't think this will actually be the USB port that it talks to. So that might be fun. So we're gonna go to hacks. We're gonna copy this repository. Community. We have never done this before. So you go to settings, you paste it in, and the category has to be an integration, I believe. Yes. And then you just hit save. It says still need to add it to my configuration. Here's the config. I already have a binary sensor, I believe. I will copy it. Alright. So if we hop into the configurator, and we go, here we are with binary sensor. If we throw this in, I just delete that because I already have it up here. It's just adding another one, WYZE Sense, and I will probably change this once I plug it in, because I don't actually know what the USB port would be. Because you do need, like in this video he shows it, you have to have the thing that plugs into the back of the camera into your server. However, Normally you would plug this into the back of the camera, but we are not going to do that. We are plugging it into the server. And I'm going to save this, and I'll be back when this reloads. So a few things arrived a little bit ago at the camera and the starter kit here, the WYZE Sense starter kit, and buttons and caps for the buttons. I probably won't be using these, so I could just go over there with those. Here's the camera. This is what I'm interested in. This is what we need to plug into the back of my server. So I think I'm just going to have to solder these leads on, basically, because it doesn't reach very well. Just going to go. Alright, seems better. I'm sure it'll probably break off as soon as I move it. Yeah, finally got it, I think. If it falls off again, I'm going to try to use it without it, because it's going to be pretty close to the receiver. Anyways. So right now, this is a before I pair it. So when you click on the button, it turns it on. You can see when you click the LED, you click it, the LED light comes on. Here is an example of the normal one that isn't with the button. And then the button again compared to it is now me pairing it. So you want to go into services and call the WYZE scan, and then take your little adapter and push it in the side, and it will start blinking. And then if you're lucky, it will come up in your notification saying that it paired. And then from there you can go to your device, unused devices, and it'll show up, hopefully. If it doesn't, then it didn't pair. So this is the normal one. This is a normal one that does not have the button. And then this is the one that has the button. So the button one stays on until you click the button, then it turns off and then back on. You just gotta keep that in mind. Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments.